that rap that drill shit don't really drill shit, bro. Shit don't. They say they spinning through the floors. I don't know where they spinning. They getting lost.
Choos, GDK, nigga.
I still feel like that's fucked up what they did to that young brother, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's like all his life a nigga had dreams of his music, being successful, doing that, and then your dreams get destroyed by the devil. Because that was the devil's work, homie. For them niggas to be creeping that late at night, to, you know what I'm saying, to go steal and rob a motherfucker and kill. Like, nigga, that was the devil's work, homie. That nigga was really, man, within 1 year to achieve what he was achieving, imagine if he was still here, what he would have done for New York, how much shit he would have been doing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fucked up, bro. Like, and then, you know, nigga get out of jail, nigga only do like 4 years for murder. Like, man, California laws is crazy.
We invented all that shit, nigga. 6 straight K, all that shit. 6 straight toast, they know who invented that.
With that takedown of accused gang members in Brooklyn, 21 arrests and what's been called a reign of terror that left 2 people dead and 4 others hurt.
And the 2 street gangs that I'm referring to in this case are called Woo and Choo. They're actually umbrella groups.
Oh, Woo and Choo. I thought it was Woo and Choo. I was like, shit, oh, Woo and Choo. Shit.
Consist of a number of other loosely affiliated gangs that work together. They come together basically to fight each other.
Alright, what's up everybody? We gotta talk about the Brooklyn drill scene.
Nigga, they doing more than fighting.
Everybody knows the Woo because of Pop Smoke and the rise of Fabio Foreign, who's been on XXL. To fans, the Woo is a rap collective. But in Brooklyn, it's one half of this brutal war for territory that's been going on between the Woos and the Choos. And this has been escalating so much that 2 weeks before Pop Smoke was killed, NYPD took down 34 Woo and Choo members in Brooklyn. After following them for 2 years and building a case, they cleaned house. Now with Pop Smoke and Fabio, the Woos managed to take control of the music scene in New York. The brand was getting worldwide recognition. A lot of the A&Rs at the labels from Brooklyn had direct ties to the Woo, and it got to the point that even the biggest Choo rappers, when they were invited to radio stations, were forced to rap over Woo beats.
Brooklyn, we in Brooklyn.
I see how Flex playing.
Oh!
You know who run this shit though. Big GD shit, word.
But with Pop Smoke's murder, the playing field evens out. The Choos are getting more and more disrespectful as they grow in numbers. You got people like Coach the Ghost, who's Pop Smoke's direct rival, signing to Gucci Mane immediately after Pop Smoke was...
Yo, y'all never answered that. Like, where this dude at? Is he? I don't know if he's still with Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit just didn't happen to Gucci. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't said nothing about if he did new music or is he, I don't know, shit. I don't know if he, you know what I'm saying, he up there or, you know what I mean, he doing music still.
Killed, releasing diss tracks poking fun at his death, with Woo rappers sending shots back at him, burning Choo flags and fitteds in their music videos, basically as a declaration of war.
Bitch, I am not full. Fuck coach, bitch, I drop choke. Chevy bread, I'm the top zone.
All this has made for a violent year in New York, with the last couple months escalating during the pandemic. Shootings doubled and murders are up by 50%. Now, we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, check out my song of the day. Alright, right now, if you want to rap in New York, you got to attach yourself to one of the larger movements that's going on in the city. That's either Woo or Choo, and they do not get along. It's 2 umbrella groups with different sets from different gangs in them, and they've been at war for several years now. Lots of viral videos of people getting run up on, shootings in traffic, stabbings, and of course, diss tracks over drill beats. Only in New York can you have Fabio Foreign, a Crip, surrounded by Bloods, yelling GDK in a music video.
Fabio, they don't know if they started, we yoga retarded, we still in that gang shit. And you know that's one thing we don't play, cause we your GDK if you fully your brain split.
Now the Woos heavily outnumber the Choos in Brooklyn, and it's all happening in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's a big borough, it's got a lot of different neighborhoods with different factions controlling them. For example, Canarsie, that's the Floss, that's where Pop Smoke is from. Big Crip Zone. Bed-Stuy, that's Blood territory. Flatbush, that's a whole mixture. It's got Crips, Bloods, and Gangster Disciples. And the Gangster Disciples are basically against everybody.
GDs in Brooklyn, Evansville, niggas started top ops, you feel what I'm saying? We got a lot of drama with it, right? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like, people took that term and utilized it in their own way, so calling themselves big ops. I never heard of this shit before, you feel me, bro?
They're small in numbers, they stick together. Essentially, they make up like 90% of the Choo movement, with a sprinkle of Crips and Bloods in there. See, gang affiliation really doesn't mean anything in New York, because the Woos are made up of Bloods and Crips, and their main beef is basically against GDs.
It's Fabio Foreign, Mr. Hottest ever, Big GDK, Top 9, Die Twirl, shooting everything, spinning, nigga, no time.
Now, The Ebbsfield Apartments in Brooklyn is like the stronghold for the GDs. It's been controlled and operated by them for a long time, at least since the early 90s. They are direct descendants of the gangster disciples out of Chicago. Their leader was taken down in 2012 and sentenced to 20 years for racketeering, attempt murders, and gun raps. His crew was notorious for armed robberies. They did setups through Craigslist.
Shit,
and
that nigga about to be out.
Shooting at rivals.
In a little bit.
Biggest being GS9.
Capsules, Woo King, folk shit, nigga.
Remember what Bobby Smurda? He rode down the one way. Niggas remember what Bobby Smurda did? He drove down the one way.
Free the real looks, free GS9, bitch.
But say this
though. Y'all niggas is pussy, free GS9.
Those are the Ebbsfield Apartments, and
so Bobby Smurda is GS9?
And some of the younger GDs jokingly saying free GS9, who they were in a big war with since 2009. Around 2014, GS9 and Bobby Shmurda was the single biggest act in the country. He was the hottest artist in the city, taking over the airwaves. But with all that popularity, it's impossible not to draw attention to the shit that your crew is doing. And fans were oblivious. They had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. The New York police created a rap task force called the Enterprise Operations Unit. It's the same one that took down 6ix9ine, Shotty, and Treyway, who, with the 9 Trey Bloods, were affiliated with Woo. 6ix9ine, of course, was the pivotal witness who turned state in that case, brought down everybody. They also had wiretaps and informants in place for years gathering intel. The rap task force also took
6ix9ine was like, fuck that. Man, this shit too real for me, dog. I didn't kidnap my motherfucking baby mama. Was his baby mama? No, they hit his baby mama and had his ass in the trunk.
down GS9 and Bobby Shmurda several years back in a very public case with like a 63-page indictment. There were phone taps, informants, guns and drug possession, guns jamming while shooting at ops on the block, Bobby shooting into a crowd, Bobby shooting at his own homies who owed him $300, shooting at rival gangs. It was reckless. Bobby's own lyrics directly implicated several GS9 members in crimes they would get convicted for, but the lyrics themselves could not be used in court and was ultimately shut down by the Supreme Court. Nevertheless, the hottest movement out of New York taken down. And while Bobby was standing trial, a high-ranking GS9 member's body was found on the Brooklyn beach, wrapped in plastic bags with duct tape on his face and over 100 pounds of cement covering his feet. Straight Italian mafia shit. This kid's name was Peter Martinez. Allegedly, he owed a lot of people money. He went missing for 3 weeks, and investigators say that the perps basically put his feet into buckets and poured cement in, trying to sink his body. But the job was not done correctly, and they let air in, and his body floated to the surface. When Rowdy and Bobby got locked up, the GDs in Ebbsfield took advantage and started dominating the music shit with this rap clique called the Blickies. They X out the C in the name Blickies because they beef with GS9 and the G-Stone Crips. And at that time, the Chicago drill wave had just ended. So New York took that energy, imported those drill beats from the UK, and made Brooklyn drill. And before anyone outside of New York...
See, that's what I was saying, bro. That, like, were they taking those beats from the UK and rap, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was saying that, I don't know if y'all said New York started the drill rap or Chicago. I don't know who started this shit. But, you know, when you see the UK, you see the motherfuckers with swords and shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, and then New York, you see that shit, them niggas be having knives and shit too.
New York knew who Pop Smoke or the rest of the Woo rappers were. It was the Choos who had the strong movement with the Blickies. Kodak Black was out there in Brooklyn often with the Blickies, showing them love early on.
Blicky. Hey. Sniper Blicky, man. Blicky the sniper. Yo.
Gang.
Now Kodak even signed 22G's the General Blicky to a label deal, basically solidifying the Choos in the music industry. 22G's came out with the song Suburban, which did really well, but it led to a bunch of diss track responses, notably the direct diss track response from Chef G called No Suburban, which overtook the original in popularity. Of course, Chef G is a Crip from Flatbush. His crew has been warring with GDs for quite some time, as is the trend in New York right now, and Chef G himself got into fights with his ops at the courthouse.
As y'all can see in the video, your boy ran up and got punched up. It was two of them, both of them. Punched both of them. Your boy ran up and got done up in court. How you gonna run up and get done up on your own live?
And he got into a big brawl with one of the most popular members of the Blickies named Nick Blicky, who actually stabbed Chef G in the head.
Hey yo,
God damn!
Everybody tune in. This This is too much.
The fuck he got on?
This is too much now.
Now, Nick Blicky himself had a lot of songs bubbling in the underground with
Nigga,
4 million
titties was
views,
out.
2 million views. Like, his career was getting hot, but he was also getting into shootouts with Woos in Brooklyn. For whatever reason, couldn't just focus on his career. And just 4 months ago, unfortunately, Nick Blicky was killed.
4:43, breaking news out of Brooklyn, where a popular rapper was shot and killed overnight. Nick Blicky was discovered with gunshot wounds on Winthrop Street. Tributes poured in from the hip-hop world on social media for the Jamaican-American artist.
Just hours after he posted to IG that he was dropping his first official tape in June, he got shot in the upper body and in the ass with a shotgun 7 times. And the video got shot in the upper body and in the ass with a shotgun 7 times.
Did he say in the ass or the abs?
And the video of his body just laying in the streets of Brooklyn, surrounded by police. It's tragic. It all happened 4 blocks away from where he lived in Flatbush. Immediately, the Woos took to social media to clown his death.
Rest in peace, Nick Blicky, who just got killed.
Yeah, man, shit is crazy. And then now guys is online laughing at each other's death. Like, this shit is not cool, man. Like we shouldn't be laughing and talking about dancing on each other's graves. These are rappers that are from the same borough too. Like this shit is ridiculous, man.
Of course, the NYPD monitored everything people were saying on socials. Quote, without question, these are people of interest to us, right? That's directly from the NYPD because they watch everything. And the very next day, Woo neighborhoods like in Brownsville, Canarsie, and Flatbush were targeted for retaliation by the GDs. It was 3 days in a row of violence. 3 Woo members were killed in that week alone. See, Nick Blicky was beloved, right? He had a pretty big following. Even the gangster disciples in Chicago were paying respects to him. People like FBG Duck, rest in peace. And other FBG folks were listening to his music on IG Live. He's even got a song with Duck. So the gangster disciple tie is strong from New York to Chicago. And now the Woo rappers are matching that energy with Fabio Foreign going to Chicago, 264th and King Drive, the mecca of the gangster disciple war, and basically making a music video with King Von, who he's got beef with all the GDs in Chicago, extremely GDK.
Love it here. Oh shit, GDK, I was like GK heaven.
Now, as for the future of Brooklyn drill, Pop Smoke is still one of the highest selling artists in America. He's the face of the drill movement even after his passing. Fabio is next in line, but he's got big boots to fill with Pop Smoke's legacy. The fact that his car got shot up a couple months ago in Atlanta is not good news. This year, Bobby Shmurda was supposed to touch ground in December after 6 years being behind bars, but his parole was denied. Unfortunately, he will not be coming home until 2021. Now, the Choos are still applying pressure, but recently had a big internal drama with Coach the Ghost disowning one of their top rappers, MV Kane, saying he can no longer be GD.
The poison is eliminated from the tree. Anybody that's GDK, it's none of that. It's none of that. It's no, you're not playing no GDK games, nowhere. You're not tolerating disrespect. So he's no longer GD, but let us know what's the facts. Let us know.
Basically, Kane's been out in Atlanta. His hotel room got robbed, his Instagram hacked, YouTube took down all his music with millions and millions of views, deleted, and the hackers, when they got his Instagram, they put up a bunch of disrespectful stuff towards GDs. I don't think that's why he got kicked out of the Choos, but people were saying he was causing too much beef, too much drama, so they disowned him. But yeah, man, that's the Brooklyn drill scene. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to cover next. If you're new, make sure you subscribe with notifications on, and I will see you in the next one.
Yo, shout out to Trap Geek, man. He got some good videos, bro. Like, that shit crazy. Like, man, you see all the shit that's going on. I didn't even know all this shit was going on. God damn, like, these niggas, man, they put that nigga feet in cement, man, like the mob, dog. But they say he owed a lot of people, so, you know what I'm saying? That look like some mafia shit, you know what I mean? But who knows? I don't know shit, and you don't either. So, man, hey. But I see, what's his name? Bobby Shmurda, man, he on a whole different road now, man. It don't seem like he representing that shit no more. It look like he just, you know what I mean, trying to get his money and do his thing and get back to what he was doing. Like, everything looked different for him, but I don't know all the other people. Fabio Foreign, I see he's still around doing his thing, you know what I mean? I don't know if he's still representing this shit or if he moved on from it too, but hey, it is what it is. Man, but do me a favor, man. watch these videos like y'all watch the rest, man, because they help Unc out as far as getting paid as well. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones where the commercials play on. But all the other stuff, nah. The music videos, nah. I just do that because I love music and I love fucking with y'all, man, because without y'all, I wouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit right now, to keep it real with you. And y'all helped me get through depression and all that shit. So, man, mad love to y'all, bro. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Abuse the comments, run the likes up, and make sure you tap that button, man. It don't cost you nothing. And rest in peace to all you young brothers in this, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a sad situation that is black on black like this, man. We got to stop that shit somewhere. You know what I mean? Peace.